Alright guys, good morning. Let's go and get Lily off to the bus stop. And then we have to get going over to Publix and to work. We're going to be in the garage today. It's a beautiful day. Good morning! It is May 27th. Gosh, we are almost at the end of the month already.
Yep.
Today I go back over to Universal to work in the garage. But first, we got to go over to Publix, get some groceries after Lil's on the bus. And that way I can have spaghetti dinner when I come home, and then we can go from there. But for now, let's go ahead and let's get this day started. There we go. Wow, $25.01 doesn't get you 5.5 gallons now. 5.415. And we paid $4.61. There was also regular at $4.21 and Supreme at $4.96. Wow. That is ridiculous. Alright guys, let's go ahead and let's go into Publix quick. Let's get our groceries that we need for dinner and get home and start getting ready for work. Off to the garage I will go today. Not looking forward to it. Let's get going. Alright, Rosoni is buy one, get one free, so we'll go with them. Alright, and Michael's of Brooklyn, marinara sauce. There we go. $7.99, not bad. Alright, Thousand Hills, $10.99. Not a bad deal. Alright guys, it is 9:35. Let's go ahead and let's get over to work. We started 10:30. Let's get going. Alright guys, it is 9:40 and we are on our way now over to work. Right now, it looks like we should arrive there by 10:10. Half an hour, 13 miles, not bad. So what I will be doing is South Parking Garage Level 5. That is Spider-Man, Cat in the Hat, and E.T. Honestly, I've done it before. It's a great time to go ahead and just get some steps in. Just walk around and keep an eye out for anything that looks out of the norm. That's basically all I do. And then I report it back. Now, on to some interesting good news. So, one of the things that I've been wanting to do is to get a secondary vehicle. And truthfully, what would happen is that Tiffany would drive the Mustang, and I wanted to get something that was a little bit more fuel efficient for the long trip over to Universal. And also this way that we always have a backup car, but I wanted to pay it off in cash that I would be saving up. Now, what's really awesome is I found this website about importing Japanese cars, specifically the right-hand drive vehicles. A neighbor of mine, he imports these things like all the time. And I always thought, man, that is so cool. And one of the cars that I've always fell in love with ever since I was little and played Gran Turismo was the Mitsubishi GTO. I always thought it was the coolest car. And then when the newest Gran Turismo came out and it was still in there, but you got to do the VR headset with it, man, it was like blowing my mind. It was so awesome. So I was thinking to myself, okay, how could I go ahead and accomplish this? One, I need to save up my money. About $12,000 to $14,000 gets you a really nice condition one. Number two, I gotta figure out transportation to get there. So on that part, I figured out that if I go ahead and take an Uber or Lyft over to Amtrak, okay, I can then take an Amtrak train up to Jacksonville and then grab another Uber or Lyft over to the Jacksonville Port Authority. They may have a bus that would go over there as well. That could be an option as well. But yeah, I could actually accomplish that pretty easily. And from what I can tell, there's not really a lot of costs with the importing of them. There is like an additional $100 in insurance that you can buy. That, let's just say your car gets lost, or there's a fire on the vessel, or it just outright sinks. That way that you're basically covered. It's called marine insurance. So that is really cool. And what's funny too, is they actually have all the costs baked in that you would have to pay, excluding anything from customs, which is like 2.5%. And then there's like some little fees as well. But yeah, I thought that was awesome. So I saw Mitsubishi GTOs. I also went ahead and saw Nissan Silvias as well. Those things look freaking awesome. Now, because of my limited driving when it came to manual transmission, I would not buy one. I would only buy an automatic, so that might be a little fun thing. And truthfully, I'm excited to go ahead and do that. It looks like an amazing alternative to essentially a lot of the boring cars that I've seen over here. And when I went to that used car market yesterday, to that dealership, there wasn't really anything that interested in me, that really grabbed me and said, hey, I'm worth saving your money for either me or something similar. And the best part of all too, when it came to that online place for importing, there's always a new set that are coming in that are up for sale. So I love that. And the only restriction, I believe it's like 25 years and beyond. And truthfully, we're in freaking 2026, so you could buy a 2001 and it would be within reach. That is pretty cool. But what I would want is like a late 80s, early 90s, those gorgeous cars. And I just love the design style back then. But anyway, for now, let's go ahead, let's get over to work. Let's go have an amazing day. Just walking up and down the garage. And there we go. Let's get going. Let's go have a great day. And hopefully, it says that it'll be 90 today at the high. Let's just see how bad it actually gets. But at least I have a water that'll keep with me, and on my break, I'll get a Powerade. And then when I get home, eat some dinner, and there we go. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's get going over to work. Let's go have a great day.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go! Hey! Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, oh. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, oh. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it, how you gonna move for it, what you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it, how you gonna move for it, what you gonna be?
Alright guys, it is 10:17. Let's get downstairs, let's get our gear, and let's get over to the south parking garage. Let's go have a great day. It'll be a hot day, but hopefully a good day. Let's get going. Alright guys, it is 6:57. We are done with work. And I will admit, South 5 really kicked my butt today. Honestly, it was hardcore. 12.7 miles. 27,111 steps, 9 flights of stairs climbed. Yes, that is what I accomplished today. And I'll tell you, my legs definitely feel it. And tomorrow I will be going back and I will be doing North Parking Garage, level 4. On the bright side, on my break, I can dip down to level 2 where the car is and go ahead and if I want to have a sodium pick-me-up snack I can, or if I just want to grab an extra bottle of water I can. That's the good part about North Garage. South Garage, on the other hand, the good part is that there is a break room downstairs too. So that is the good part. But let's go ahead, let's get home, have some spaghetti or something, just relax. But first, grab a shower and change. That is needed badly. Then I'll consider eating. But first, I just want to go ahead and grab a nice shower and clean my face off good of all this sweat, because I'll tell you, it feels nasty. So let's go ahead, let's get home. We've had a great day, and honestly, it wasn't a bad one. It really wasn't over there. Let's get going, let's get home. Alright guys, it is 7:37. I am now home. I hope you guys had a great day. Honestly, it's just been a long day. We gotta go back tomorrow and do it all over again, but in the opposite garage. So with that being said, good night, everyone. I hope you have a good sleep, and I will see you bright and early tomorrow. Good night.
But I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side. You